Hi, this is Danny Marrow. I would like to comment on Iran tonight. I certainly am with the people of Iran who are protesting the fraudulent election of the current president of Iran. There's no doubt in my mind that the election was fraudulent. How do you count 40 million votes in such a short period of time? However, to the families of those that have been murdered by the police of Iran, the 8 or 10 that have been murdered, I would like to extend my personal sympathies to those families. I'm very sorry that you lost your loved one, and I'm very sorry that the police have acted in such a brutal manner against the young people of Iran who only want democracy and freedom. I do not speak for the United States government, and I am not a politician. I am just a citizen of the United States of America, and I do think that the people of the world should rally behind the students in Iran. We now see the real picture of Iranian justice. We see the real picture of a dictator such as the present leader in Iran. I hope that there will not be further bloodshed, because now I think there would be serious bloodshed if the religious leader of Iran rules against the masses that have said very clearly and very well organized and peacefully, we want democracy and we want the election rerun. That's not an unfair question to ask the leadership of Iran. But I would like to make my own personal comment. I believe the reason the masses have turned out against the leadership of Iran at this time is because of the false accusations that there was no Holocaust, because of Iran building nuclear weapons, because they have threatened to wipe Israel off of the map. And I'm not Israeli and I'm not Jewish. But I must say this. I believe that the Iranians in the streets of Iran today, tomorrow, past days, believe Israel. When Israel says that they will not allow Iran to have a nuclear weapon and threaten Israel, that they're going to do something about it. And since Israel has already made a practice run to attack the missile bases and the nuclear facilities of Iran, these students that are demonstrating in the streets against the present government, they don't want to be killed. They believe Israel more than the leadership of Iran believes Israel. That Israel will attack Iran and destroy its nuclear facilities and destroy its missile facilities. Now, the United States of America may not believe that. The President Barack Obama, he may not believe that Israel can do anything without his blessing or the blessing of the Secretary of State, Hillary Clinton. But I'm going to tell both of them something now. They're in for a very big shock, because Israel is not going to allow that to happen, and the people in the streets of Iran know that Israel will do that, and that's the real reason why they want a change of leadership in Iran. They do not want thousands, if not more, killed by Israeli bombers defending itself against a dictator that hates Israel and hates the Jews. I certainly hope that today as the leader of Iran begins to give his speech, the religious leader, I would hope for the sake of hundreds of thousands and millions of Iranians that he would make the right decision and rule in the favor of the opposition political party. He will save lives if he does that, and he will present a truthful image to the world that will respect him and respect Iran for that decision. I certainly hope he makes the right decision. Thank you very much.